Greece is a passing problem. If there is a major concern, that will be a short-term trade, perhaps down 3 to 5% on the market, perhaps 7%. The real issue is you have a European Union. It's disunified on a fiscal basis. You also have a disunified on a political basis union, and that's really the troubling issue. And over the next 5 years, we believe that growth within the European Union will continue to be quite modest at a roughly about a 1%
Okay, so you
rate.
don't think it's the so-called Lehman moment?
No, it's not the Lehman moment. It's just a short-term. If it does happen over the next 36 months, then maybe you'll get that 3 to 5% or 7% drop. But nonetheless, it's not going to be the Lehman moment.
I think I was actually totally perplexed by this sell-off, not because I don't think that tech should have been down in some respects. I think the wrong tech names got hit. You had Google, Cisco, Apple, all of them that we do own for the charitable trust, that trade under 13 times X-cash next year's earnings. And I think that has a lot of valuation support. The ones that should be hit, that didn't get hit today, are a lot of the ones, one of you, we were talking about Workday and trading at 16 times revenue. Right. One of you guys said they're going to have to make a lot of money in the out years. Well, if you're worried about higher rates, the value of that stream of revenue in the out years diminishes with higher rates. So I think that's what you need to be focusing on if that those names didn't get hit.
Membership of the EU is important for the UK's economy. We're a very open economy. Something like 30% of GDP is made up of exports, and 50% of that goods exports goes to the EU. So from an economic perspective, the EU benefits greatly from membership of the EU. And the prospect of potentially leaving the EU could damage perception of future growth in the UK. And that could certainly affect investors' perception of the desirability of investing in the UK.
But are you ticking it down at Moody's? Are you building this in as a
we're
reason to have
watching
another
at the
look
moment, because a lot depends on what's put in its place. I don't think there's any suggestion that the UK should simply leave the EU without alternative arrangements being put in place. The question is, what would those alternative arrangements be?